If you modify the function greetTyphoon slightly, it can greet the user by name. For the function to do this, you enter username in the parentheses of the function definition at here def greetTyphoon here. So by adding, for example, username here, you allow the function to accept any value of username you specify. So the function now expects you to provide a value for username each time you call it. So here, let's run this code, and here we got an error because greetTyphoon missing one required positional argument, which is username, right? So in order to get rid of the error, we need to give some value in it, right? So for example, let's make it one of our student name, for example, Alex here, Alex. And here we got no error, but here the Alex variable here has no use to it. So we got to get rid of the error, but we are not using Alex here. So in order to do that, we will write a print function again. So print if hello here, print, we're gonna use format hello dear student, and after that we will use username dot upper here, for example. So we will write Alex name uppercase, and after that we will add this ternary here. That's it. Let's run this, and here hello dear student Alex. So entering greetTyphoon Alex here, actually let me get this. So entering greetTyphoon Alex calls greetTyphoon and gives the function the information it needs to execute print call. So the function accepts the name you passed it and displays the greeting for the name. So let's actually draw this on the screen, how this works on diagrams. So here we are getting the name, some username, right? So in this case, let's call this a username. And after that, whenever some function or some function call uses it here, the Alex actually goes to here, right? So actually, let me delete that. Here, we will write this again. So here, this Alex, we are giving this Alex to this username, right? And after that, this username goes to this print here, which we are printing username.upper. So whenever we call this Typhoon here, first we pass this value to greetTyphoon, and then greetTyphoon uses this value inside the print statement, right? So in order now, when we enter the greetTyphoon at the first here, Alex was like this, Alex here, and here the username here, this is the fifth line here, and after that we are giving to first line. So in first line Alex is again like this, but here we are printing Alex here. In the second line we are printing Alex, but with uppercase. Actually we didn't change it here, Alex here, and as you can see here, we've written it in uppercase here. So actually we as you know from previous lectures, we didn't change this Alex variable permanently. So if we use that without the upper method of strings, we will get the Alex that we wrote here. So likewise, entering the, for example, let me actually greet here, and one of our students' name, for example, Murtaza here. And when we try this, we will get same, but with Murtaza here. So again, after using Alex here, so this is our first call, we are calling Murtaza, which applies the same. Let me actually use the different color here. So we are calling Murtaza. This Murtaza gives the username gets to username here, and after the both here uses the upper method to make it print the uppercase here. So if we do, for example, greet Typhoon here, Nikat here, and this will do the same no matter what. Here Nikat is gonna go here again. Nikat is gonna go here again to username, and username will go to this print function. So you can do this how much you want, whenever you want here. And here in this code here, the greet Typhoon function, we defined the greet Typhoon to require a value to for the variable username, right? So once we call the function and gave it the information, for example, a person's or student's name, it printed the right greeting. So the variable username in the definition of greet user is an example. Greet Typhoon here is an example of parameter. So this username, as we said, this is a parameter, right? So for example, we can give, as I said, we can give it whatever value we want. We can even give it an integer here, integers here. Let's try this. And as you can see here, we got error because the upper method, it doesn't exist on integer here. So, and as you can see here, when we deleted the upper, we get rid of an error. We even printed the numbers, which you will learn how to find that and fix that in next lectures.